Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the Smartalecs Podcast. You already know what it is, man. Another week of us running down some of the nonsense that's been going on out here in these streets. And you already know who I got in the building with me.
Who, me?
The one and only
Queen Marie?
the Queen Marie.
Oh.
What's up, Queen? How you feeling? You alright?
I'm good. You know, I'm over here just trying to survive this, this tsunami that's going on outside. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I made it tonight, so that's always good. Yeah, it's always
she weathered
good.
the storm.
I
That's what it
weathered
would
the
be
storm.
called, weathering the storm.
Fought for you guys. I
Yes,
did.
yes.
Love you.
And you know who I am, Angry Al. You know, might have some angry topics today. I don't know. I might get angry. I might not. Sometimes I blow my top. Sometimes I don't. We don't know.
A little tinge.
But let's go ahead and get into some of the news. Let's talk about, before we even get into, well, this is news. I'm gonna say this is still new news. The Boosie movie, Boosie Badass. And I'm gonna tell you something that was funny, right? When I first bought the movie, you know, it was $20. Copped it off the website, Boosie website. When I first got the movie, I looked on my I was going through my my bank account on my phone and shit, and I seen something in there that said badass, right? And I'm like, man, what the fuck, badass? Man, somebody been ordering porn on my shit. I ain't ordered no porn. I know I ain't ordered no porn. Fuck that shit. I'm about to call my car. Listen, I'm straight about to call my car and cancel my shit. Like, nah, nigga, ain't nobody order no badass. The fuck kind of shit is that? What's that? I mean, if I did order it, I would want to see it at least. But anyway, so once I
finally clicked.
Yeah, it clicked on me like, oh shit, badass. That's Boosie shit.
Boosie.
You wouldn't think that you would see that in your fucking scrolling through your fucking bank account shit. Like,
That's funny.
Badass, 1999. What the
He's
fuck?
so ignorant. He can't help himself. He wanted that to be a shock factor for the people who have to view or create our statements.
Badass.
Right. Want to input that into the system. Badass. Thank you.
But yes, the movie was My Struggle. So Tasha, let's get your review on the movie. How was it for you?
For me, it was a typical hood documentary, a self-portrait of one's life. That's about it. I put it in the same lane as you would do 50 Cent's movie about his life, his 8 Mile about Eminem. Who else did we say? But you know, just it was hood. It was definitely a C+ movie. It wasn't a B. I would give it a C arena. But I mean, it was just a movie about his life. I supported the man. That's about all I can do.
And
check it out for yourself.
That's what it's all about, support and check it out for yourself. So, okay, so all right. So you say you like so did you like it or no?
I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to say I did fall asleep the first time. Once it got to the area where we got to when he got locked up and he was going to the trial and stuff. Yeah, it lost my interest and I did nap. But then I did watch it again and there was some funny parts. Again, my favorite part, well, the character I liked was the Pimp C character. So let us know what your very favorite character was because, you know, who knows? You may find something in there you may like, you know, I don't know. But again, I thought it was a C. But it was like, C is passing.
C is average. That's what she gave him, an average.
And that's
fine.
I mean, like, it's not bad.
I think this was his first movie that I think he directed it and everything. He even acted in it, I think. You know, even had his own music and everything was Boosie. It was a Boosie movie.
He was Boosie
sure.
from the womb to the tomb.
Yes,
he
it
was toddler Boosie, adolescent Boosie, man Boosie.
Now, me personally, I am more so, and I'm not really into the whole averages, and for me it's just going to be thumbs up or thumbs down. And I give it a thumbs down. I would not recommend anybody to watch that movie. Or put it like this, if you watch it for free, or if a nigga give it to you and say, hey man, watch this shit.
If you can stream it, you saying.
Right, get that shit. I mean, at this point in time, he made his million. I even support it, so that's why I'm about to give you my honest opinion, because I honestly paid my $20.
He done got his money back in.
Boosie, man, what the fuck, bro? Like, you could have tried, like, I don't feel, watching the movie, and you said along the lines of 8 Mile and 50 Cent?
Yeah.
No. I mean, would it be in a documentary? Yes.
I still fall asleep on Get Rich That Trying.
With the quality and the storyline, no. Like, personally, like I say, I watch movies. So you know, as a person who watches movies a lot, you understand the plot and you understand, you know, the characters and the different plots and different things. There was the plot to it. I didn't feel like it had a plot for real. I mean, once again, like you said, it was just Boosie living, but it was like, no, I still need it still should have been some type of storyline. But I guess the storyline came when he went to jail. Okay, and he started because that was the only time that I really felt that there was a story going on. Other than that, it was just this nigga kicking. Right. Other than that, it was just this nigga living his life, kicking it and shit, and doing shit, and being around shit.
Typical.
It was no direction.
Yeah.
Until then I started to have some direction when I started to say, okay, he's fighting this case. Oh, okay. Oh, now I'm getting some plot. You know what I mean? But once again, that was more into. But anyways, you gotta watch the movie to see. But you know, that was more into, you know, whatever. But for me, I don't think that, like he said, it cost $250,000 to make. I don't see it. Like personally, I don't think it cost $250,000 to make. I think it cost maybe like $50,000 to make.
Should have gave you cell phone vibes.
Man, listen, I'm telling you, that shit was. It could have been better. Let's just put it like that. It could have been better.
Pay the actors?
I just hope next time. Yes, first definitely pay the actors, man. You probably get better acting out of them because the actors didn't seem like they were just there. You know what I mean? And I mean, once again, I'm not knocking because this is his first movie, but you just think Boosie, if you spend $250,000, I would expect something greater than that.
And Duval, where was you at? That's what I was wondering. I just knew you was gonna keep your big face ass
Duval
in there.
or somebody was gonna be in there with me, but he didn't even.
That Kool-Aid smile was gonna be in there somewhere. But no.
I think if he had to pay everybody, that still wouldn't have equaled the $250,000. But I'm just saying. But you see, if he paid every single person that was in that movie, it would have been less than $250,000. Half of those people only played one part. Some people was only in there one time. How much you got to pay the nigga to be in there one time for one scene?
And then for a motherfucker who just want to be in the background or just to be in the movie, period, it don't really matter. You probably don't got to do much anyway.
It wasn't too much of that. It wasn't too many extras. No extras in that bitch for real.
They had to have the court.
Boosie and whoever was in the scene.
That's the concerts and the
But you see the nigga walking past or something. Strip club? Was it a strip club in there?
I don't know. I don't even remember.
I don't remember either. I don't think it was. It wasn't a memorable movie. The most memorable part, I hate to say, was him in jail. To me, like okay, Boosie's in jail. Something happened to him. Other than that, I don't.
What about the relationship with him and C Murder? I just thought about that.
In jail?
Yeah.
That was cool. Did he really know C Murder in jail?
And that's my thing. Was they in jail
I'm
together?
guessing he did.
It's his movie.
Right. I'm guessing he
but I'm just, yeah. So.
And that was cool.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope.
Nolans, he down and.
That was probably the dopest part of the movie.
Yeah,
showing
I thought that was pretty
exchange.
dope.
But once again, the whole sequence of the trial and that shit was so drawn out.
It was.
That it killed
that
me.
was like the focus of the movie. It was. I see what you're saying now. That's why I fell asleep.
What he could have did was, what he should have did was, started it as that being the focus. Boom. You know, Boosie's on trial for murder.
Background.
And then throughout the movie, show shit going, show what happened, show you growing up and things of that nature. Mm-hmm. Come on, bro. Fuck. Like he
needed you.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, now you gotta spruce it up.
You know why? Because you bring them in, you bring the audience in by there already being dramatization in the first scene. Damn, this nigga is at trial. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got how many murders did that nigga have? I think he had I don't know, but it was more than one. He was fighting multiple murders, so he had more than one murder case. But that's how it would open up. This nigga being at trial or some shit, or this nigga being locked up, and he could have did on his own narrator shit. Yeah, man, now I'm in this position, man. I'm gonna tell you how I got here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then boom, we go from him being a kid. Man, I was raised in New Orleans. And I was.
Your Boosie voice is off the hook.
I know it's horrible. It's horrible. I know it's horrible.
Oh Lord.
But anyways, once again, I paid my money.
Yep.
It was something to watch. It was actually something. It was something like I watched on some old. Yeah, you know what? I ain't got shit to do Friday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm watching this shit.
Turn it on.
So yeah, watched it. And yeah, so Boosie, keep doing your thing. If you drop another one, Just make it better than that one.
We might do a watch party next time. We'll probably
call me. I'll give you some ideas, bro. This is what I do.
There you go.
Like, we can put something together, man.
Down in New Orleans. We like, look, this is what you should have did on this movie.
I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to shoot in New Orleans because they got a lot of good, like on Bourbon Street and all them little. Because I would like to shoot a scary movie down there because that's some scary. They're like at night, even though this shit be going. Some of them off streets be scary as fuck because it be ain't nothing on with them streets, nigga. Them is houses.
I don't want to see a dead body.
Right. So yeah, New Orleans, that bitch be off the hook. So going from that movie to another movie that is causing a lot of commotion. A lot of people are trying to cancel him once again, and he does it every single time because he is the GOAT.
The GOAT.
Dave Chappelle special, The Closer.
David fucking Chappelle.
I don't know what else to say, but once again, it looks like it's going to be a classic piece of work. At this time, I think it's the Black Coalition Caucus or something. Some type of black something is trying to get it taken off of Netflix. Said, it's transphobic and things of that nature. But at the same time, he even said during the show that he was transphobic. So I mean,
he said that several times.
Right, so now a transphobic can't be a comedian? Like, come on, guys. Like, you guys don't know where to draw the line. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he even said himself, like, yo, I'm transphobic. Get off me. He even said that in a joke one time. This shit was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? I laughed the whole fucking shit. Every punchline, and I get everything he says.
Everything.
I don't understand how you guys don't get everything he says and understands that it's not about hate or anything of that nature. It's just him telling his perception.
Perspective, that's it.
Of his encounters with these people.
That is it. That's just like if you encountered a regular poor person who's a normal human being. Well, I ain't gonna say no. I don't even want to throw that out of context. You can't even, and that's the problem right there. The fact that I can't even speak because it's a whole nother fucking vernacular and way to deal with y'all. Like, I should not have to change up the way that I socialize or the way that I view shit just because you don't like it. This particular group of people don't like it. No, this is my thought process. This is how I feel about it, and I can have that. I accept you as you are, but I can still find this shit funny. I find shit that I do that, funny. I can make a joke about it to laugh. Like, I don't think that y'all should be that damn butthurt about everything just because you were the tail end of the joke at the time. Like, damn, just be the target for a moment. It's alright, you're gonna be the target for many moments. Lil Nas X is out here being a big ass joke, and it's okay because it's art when he does it. We find that shit funny when he be doing all this extra shit on his videos and shit. Like, we find that shit to be theatrical and amusing. Y'all be thinking this some damn amazing piece of work and art that he's giving, and he's some messenger from the gods. No. It's like everybody has a view, just let us have ours. It's all right. We all can live. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like, and I'm just asking, do you feel the same way? I feel like whenever the LGBT community or any community like that who has an issue with, who says something about people who have an issue with people who are transphobic and things of that nature, do you feel like they're bullying them? Like, doesn't it seem like it's more of like a bully type thing?
At this point,
like, you can't, say that again. Like, you can't say that, you say that, I'm going to beat your ass. But instead of saying I'm going to beat your ass, it's like, you say that, I'm going to take your money. Or I'm going to put you in a position where you ain't going to be able to make no money.
Like when Nick Cannon got shut off, which is just, saying some shit that they felt was anti-Semitic. How? Why can't things be discussed and have a discussion about some shit before y'all just throw it to the wolves and say that this is how this is how I took it, so this is how it should be viewed? No. Everybody don't view it the same way that you do. And some people thought it was funny. Those people were in the audience and they were laughing. So if you didn't find it funny, turn that shit off and find somebody else that you find funny who supports the shit that you want to laugh at. It's as simple as that. Just like scrolling past a post on Facebook that you don't agree with. And you don't have to report that motherfucker and get a nigga page shut down because you don't like it. Just scroll the fuck past. I don't like this person. Maybe just stop following them. Simple.
You don't have to watch it.
Not at all.
That's first and foremost. You don't have to watch it.
But your dumb ass so nosy. You nosy. That's
if you are going to watch it, then you have to watch it with a mentality of, hey, I already know he probably has jokes about trans people.
I already know.
My thing is the the story that they're running with, which in my opinion isn't a story at all, because like I stated, if you watch the video, if you watch the movie through the whole thing, he tells you he's transphobic, and there shouldn't be, if he is really transphobic, which he probably really is, I don't see there being a problem with that. There's probably a lot of people out here who are transphobic, who probably don't even know they're transphobic. You know what I'm saying? But by him saying he's transphobic, that should be okay. You know what I mean? Because, hey, at least he's accepting the fact that, hey, that's something that I don't get down with. That's something that I'm really not comfortable around. Right. Not saying that it's something that can't be accepted. So not saying that it's something that should be burnt down. Not saying that it's something that should be buried underground and never to be seen again. No. He's just saying, hey, I don't rock like that. Right. I don't rock like that, and I'm uncomfortable around those type of people. Mm-hmm. And there's nothing wrong with that, especially when you know, like, yo, they make me uncomfortable. So, you know what? I'm going to stay away from them because it is what it is. But to even go further, to show you how much of a man he is, even though he may have an uncomfortability around transphobic people, he still reached out an olive branch to a transphobic person and let her open up his show and became her friend. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then her own community pretty much killed her. Her own community, the whole transgender and whole community bashed her. Now, once again, when we talk about these communities, we know there's two different communities. We have the black LGBTQ and we have the white LGBTQ. But once again, I'm quite sure
only in times of when it needs to be, though.
Right, of course.
They come together as one.
Going to always be minorities.
When it's time to celebrate and things like that, you know, when it's joyous moments. But when it's time to focus on a movement, we now have to pick a side.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's how it's always been. So, you know, me personally, I loved it. I think it's a great thing. Anybody who
it was great
listens to this show, watch that shit. It's funny. Drop a comment. Let me know what the funniest part for you is.
Man.
When he said, "Don't abort the baby," that shit was hilarious to me. He said some other things about the baby too, but don't abort the baby.
Don't abort the baby.
That was funny. But yeah, so I mean, you know, we're no reason to just hang on to transphobic stuff, but you know, I think that, you know, everybody lives their own life, and once again,
everybody has an opinion.
Everybody has an opinion.
And I can have that.
You gotta accept it.
My brain is my brain. It's not yours to have and control and tell me what I need to think